Hi, so we're in Louisiana right now, and Louisiana is located in the southern United States at the end of the Mississippi Delta of the Mississippi River, the largest river of the United States. Louisiana is known for its bayous, wetlands, and swamps. A lot of alligators around that live in those. So if you look around to over here and all the way around, you can see this is a swamp or wetlands. The water part of a large body of water that is inland is called a pond, but one that's bigger than a pond is a lake. There is no specific difference between a pond and a lake except size, and there's not a specific word or size that it has to be. A bayou is something you also see in Louisiana. It's like a swamp. It's like a river, but it's like a river that looks like this. And they also have alligators and alligators. Louisiana is also known for being a former French colony, so some people here speak French, especially the ones who live in the countryside. You could also find a lot of French cuisine.
So could you explain again about lake, lagoon, swamp, and pond?
Okay, so a pond is a body of water like this. It's not that big.
Okay, it's smaller.
Smaller, yeah. And a lake is bigger than a pond. A swamp is area where it's kind of like saturated with water in the ground, making it very squishy. So like this whole area over here, if you can point down at the ground, you can see it's kind of like squishy and wet. So that's why they call it a wetlands. That's the sciencey name for it, but people just call it a swamp. So it's very muddy, and a lot of animals live here too. A lagoon is actually next to the ocean, and it's when the ocean forms a little inlet, so it goes in a little bit, maybe makes a little circle area, and you can. It's just and it's very calm waters, and it's also very warm. But a lagoon is always next to the ocean. That is what qualifies it as a lagoon.